Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mike and Dave Hit the Stage. He's back.
I'm back. I'm Mike.
I'm Dave. This is episode 44, 80s Metal Mayhem.
I'm glad I'm back on 80s metal.
Yeah.
This is going to be a fun one.
It was weird without you.
I watched. I saw the jokes that were made about me.
How is the foreskin healing up?
Yeah, very well. I was on vacation. Then there was a not a mishap, but a scheduling
Conflict.
right. And you had to do it alone, which was even better.
The best part is I didn't have to do it alone. I wanted to do it alone to show people like, oh, you could do this on your own. I'm like, no, I can't.
Yeah.
Proof
Yeah.
positive. It doesn't work.
But thanks to Mike the Angry Wizard for stepping in for a few
Absolutely.
weeks. But I am back. I have not left. You know,
He was not
as I
arrested
was
for
watching it,
stalking.
I'm like, people are probably going, "Fuck, what did he leave? Is he gone?"
I actually had two people ask, did he quit?
Right?
Knowing my personality, it was actually 50-50 that you did quit.
But no, I'm back, and vacation was great. We did a lot of Florida activities and driving, and
Attacking people with weed whackers.
I saw a lot of meth heads. It was weird. It was a weird time.
Florida, get your shit together.
Yeah. Well, no, we'll keep that to ourselves. But
Oh, I didn't mean government-wise. I meant the people. No, I'm not talking. We have the rule of no politics, no religion.
oh well, then one of our lists coming up are going to be quite interesting.
Oh, no.
So, 80s metal mayhem.
Yeah, I was mad right off the bat.
Jesus.
No. Like, I started looking at the ones you picked. I'm like, these are really good, but they are kind of obscure for the average 80s metalhead.
You think so?
Some are.
I doubt it.
Two.
No way. Maybe one.
Number
two.
4 on your part. Number 2 on your part.
All right, we'll get there. All right.
And as usual, one of us overdid it. And
Was
this
it
time,
you?
It was you, I think. What is
It was me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, I went 6?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Like
All
I
right.
said, always one of us overdoes it.
So I overdid it by 1, but whatever.
So let's start it off the right way with a little Quiet Riot.
Yeah, come on. You can't go wrong. Now, the ones I picked are ones, I guess, you know what? You said obscure. I guess you could be right. I didn't want to go with Metallica or, your
Metallica, Megadeth, Slayer.
right, your standard 80s metal guys.
And neither one of us grabbed hair metal, which is kind of funny.
I was never a Poison or a Warrant guy.
I do like Warrant, but I like Warrant because his voice is so powerful.
Okay.
Well, was.
Right.
It's not anymore.
I don't know. I have no idea.
He's dead. Janie
Wait.
Lane killed himself.
No, he didn't.
Janie Lane killed himself in the early 2010s. Yeah. Drug
Holy
overdose.
crap. Holy crap.
Did I
Okay.
just break your brain?
I think you did. Because I thought he was still alive. Unlike the Smash Mouth guy who passed away on our way over here today.
Yeah, that was really fast. Like they announced he was in hospice yesterday, and then he was gone today.
Right. So,
Which, in music, that's kind of the way you'd want to go. Like you don't want a big, long, drawn out.
but from what I heard, he screwed himself up too.
Well, nobody dies of liver failure
Right.
easily. It's
Yeah.
there's a lot that has to go into liver failure, and he had cardiomyopathy and all these other problems. Somebody told him that the world was going to roll him. I have nothing.
There it was. There it was. You used the same joke twice.
I did,
You
and it
used
was
one
funny
in the,
the
you
first
used the
time.
same joke in the car, and then just did it now
In front of
And-
my son.
and thought it was going to work.
And it felt good to me.
So, mental health. I think this is the first time. Yeah, mental
I'm
health.
sorry, he wasn't the sharpest tool in the shed. I only know the one song.
Yeah, it's the one. I don't know if your kid watches YouTube, but they use that song where they pause it to when something happens to somebody.
Yep, right before the hit.
Right. So, okay. So, can we get back to our list?
I guess.
Come on.
Hey, you brought him up, motherfucker.
In passing, because you said Janie Lane died. Janie Lane died, and then I progressed to say that this guy died on the way over here. Mental health. Bang your head.
Yes.
Is this the first time that they brought up head banging with heavy metal, or was it around?
I don't know. Like, I don't think it's been, like, mentioned in songs.
Right, because, like I know, like, the first time heavy metal was brought up, if this is true, was Heavy Metal Thunder and Born to Be Wild.
Okay,
No?
that term was there,
Right.
but it wasn't used to describe the music.
Okay.
The original heavy metal moniker comes from a review of a Jimi Hendrix concert.
Wow, okay.
This sounded like 1,000 pieces of heavy metal falling from the sky.
And it stuck.
And it stuck. And even Hendrix wasn't heavy metal.
I was about to say, I never thought of Jimi Hendrix as heavy metal at all.
And talking about people who get labels, Black Sabbath being the first doom metal
Right.
song, being that early on in the timeline
Right.
is crazy.
I didn't think doom metal happened until the mid 90s.
It was always around. There was always doomy sound and stuff.
Yeah.
Doom and gloom.
Yeah.
It's everywhere.
But Quiet Riot.
Oh, I love Quiet Riot.
I picked this because this reminds me of my metal days. This is where it started for me.
Tight pants,
No, not for me. I was
belt.
No, I was 7 and still wearing red, probably pants, shorts with stripes down the front, and
Two
I
white
don't know.
stripes down the front, one up the back.
as I was
A
saying
white
it,
and brown
as
one?
I was saying it, I'm looking at you and I'm going, "Here it comes." I wanted to say down the leg, not down the front.
Yeah, down the front sounds really funny. White stripe down the front, brown up the back.
But at 7,
I don't know. I don't know what somebody did to you when you were young.
so all right. So this is where it started for me, right? Quiet Riot and a couple other ones will come up. Like I said, I didn't want to do Metallica and Iron Maiden and all that because I wanted to show a little variety.
Well, I like how you said I'm going to do Iron Maiden. Yeah, I did Iron
I
Maiden.
know you did.
Not
Believe me.
first.
No. But
Had to mix it in there though.
But yeah, this is I think 1983.
Yep.
You know, it's right at the start of heavy metal, basically. Kill 'Em All came out this year.
Yep. Was it same year as Haunting the Chapel? I think. Slayer Haunting the Chapel might have been 83, 84.
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
It's right in that area where, and that L.A., San Francisco, San Diego metal scene
Right.
really blew
Right.
up, and non-hair metal. Still find it funny that hair metal was around for as long as it was because it was awful.
Well, was hair metal around back then? No, it came a little later, I think, right?
It came a little later. It came from
85,
glam.
86 maybe.
Yeah, it came from the glam scene,
Right.
and kind of wish it didn't. I know Mike
Why?
the Angry Wizard loves hair metal. I don't always get it. Like some of the bands, they're genuinely talented.
We don't have to get it, but it has its reasoning. If it wasn't around, certain things wouldn't have happened. Grunge, they got not mad, but they
Well, grunge
moved
music
past-
was what destroyed hair metal,
right.
and that's one of my favorite Janie Lane stories.
That's what killed
Him
them.
saying no, that's not what killed him. No, my favorite story is he's like, yeah, we went to see the head of the label, and he was big sign behind his desk. It was the Cherry Pie album cover, and he goes, we went to see him a year later, and it was Nirvana, and we knew we were screwed.
Oh man, that's funny. So let's move on to yours.
I had to pick one, and I to start it, I had to pick one that most people haven't heard, but everyone's heard of the band.
Right.
And I hate Round and Round.
You don't think everybody's heard "Lay It Down"? I knew exactly what it was as soon as it came up, and I'm not a big Rat fan at all.
Okay. So I did not know this song as well as most people apparently do. Because I've shown it to two people. I'm like, oh, I know this song.
Yeah.
I'm like, really? I didn't discover this until I was an adult.
Yeah, but you didn't.
Yeah, I wasn't
You weren't
listening
a
to
metal
music
guy until
at 3 years old.
Right. 1980,
No, I was not born yet in 1980.
1981.
I was born.
Okay.
That was the year I was born.
All right.
Yeah, you forgot you're
Yeah.
4 years older than me?
Yeah, 4 or 5. I'm 76, but it depends if you.
You're not 76. You're 46.
I was born in 76. You fuck.
It's gonna be one of those days.
I'm just thinking of what you recorded before this.
Did you say Mike talks like a little bitch?
There was another word, but no.
I'm gonna stick with little bitch.
Yeah, we could.
I'll probably try to put that up later. Mike, he's taking shots at you. I
Oh
wouldn't take
God, it was not taking shots at him.
So, Rat, Lay It Down.
Yeah,
Same album as
Round and Round.
Round and Round, but good. I hate Round and Round. It's such a boring
Round
song.
and Round, just
It was their hit.
right. And Lay It Down. This was not heavy metal to me. I never got into Rat, and the only time I've never seen them in concert, but I used to drive past Mulcahy's, and they would play Mulcahy's
All the time.
all the time.
Yep. Now, here's a question. When you say this isn't metal, what would it be then?
See, this I would, and this is what's funny, is this would lean towards hair metal to me.
I consider this more metal. I know Mike is going to have a field day tearing this list to shreds.
Either way, good. I like what he does. I like when I wake up on Monday mornings, and Discord just lights up with, and it's just the middle of a sentence. By the way, he's just like, no, that's so and so. I'm like, I'm supposed to remember what
He's
the fuck
having
we
a
said
conversation.
with himself.
No,
right?
he's having a conversation with the podcast.
So funny.
I love it. I love it because he's like, actually, he has actually'd us no less than 1,000 times.
Right, but then you got to think of what we were talking about, and
Yep.
I'm like, what is he? And I'm like, oh yeah, that's right.
And it's always in chronological order.
Yeah.
'cause
Oh
he's
yes.
He messaged me this morning. He goes, you should have called me. He goes, I would have hopped on Discord. I'm like, yeah, that wouldn't have solved the problem. It was a Monday.
It would have been you. Oh, that's true.
I recorded on a Monday. I took a mental health day. I don't care if they hear this.
Yeah.
They're not allowed to hit me. I checked.
Why? You're allowed to take a mental health
Well,
day.
we don't call them that because it's a hospital.
Oh, really?
Somebody at work took a mental health day and HR got involved
What?
because mental health usually implies you're not stable. Mine was really, I want to take a day because
they
if I
call
have
it-
another day at work like I had last week, I will bite somebody.
Right. That's mental health day.
Yeah, they don't call it that. They just
They
call it a
call
sick
it that
day.
in schools.
Of course they do.
You know.
As they should, but
Right.
they don't recognize mental health as a problem in the
All
medical
right.
community. They're like, oh, well, you can talk to a crisis counselor, you get your name put on the list, so we have to watch you.
Right. Oh, great.
Yeah.
Fucking corporate hospitals or something.
Yeah, terrible.
Fucking ridiculous.
Anyway,
Yes. Sorry.
yeah, Lay It Down. It's just a good song. I thought it was it's got a good solo.
Oh, I love it. I loved it. but-
Stephen Piercy's not drunk singing this. It sounds really good.
See, I didn't know he's a alcoholic.
It's the weirdest way I've ever heard that.
I just wanted to say
You
it
should have put
weird.
the hat back on for that. You'll see it later. Don't worry. It's terrible. Anyway, yeah, there were 2 rats for a while, as Mike had taught me.
Really?
Their drummer started his own rat, Bobby Blotzer's rat.
See,
And I said the least qualified person to start his own band.
well, not only that, but putting your own name in front of the name of the band, KK's Priest.
There's another person on this list
Uh-huh.
that gets a kick in the teeth for their attitude when it comes to starting their own band.
Yeah.
And it's actually next on the list. So
Yeah, go ahead.
this is Accept's Balls to the Wall.
Yeah.
Now, okay, awesome song. But their singer...
I don't know that. By the way, I only know basically this song.
Oh, really?
Yeah. No, I think there's another one I know, but I didn't buy this album. I just remember this song from being a kid and thinking it was weird, and then seeing the album art for this and going, "Oh."
It's got some
Which you'll see
connotations.
right here, probably.
Yeah, it's going to be right here. Hopefully pointed at his head. Pointed. Anyway,
Go ahead.
so 2 funny things. One, this was originally sang by Udo Dirkschneider. I knew it was going to do it. I got him. It wasn't even a joke. That's his real name.
I know, but that's a funny name.
And then, he has his own band, Udo. UDO.
Okay. I did not know that.
Udo Dirkschneider is, I don't know why he would call it anything else.
Yeah, why not?
But yeah, Accept's one of those bands that I think he tried initially to call himself Accept, and they were like, no.
The new
Udo,
band?
yeah.
Okay.
And he just like, no, I'm Udo, and Udo now.
Right.
But yeah, this is Also, do you know what balls to the wall the term comes from?
I don't know.
Glory holes.
Is that what it is?
You got your balls to the wall. That's
Yeah, that's what I was.
no. I don't
This
think.
is 1983, I think, also.
Oh God, 83 was a weird year.
So I was like I said, like 7. Right?
Honestly, my wife was born in 83. It explains a lot.
Right? So 4. Yeah, I was 7 when this came out. So at 7, this was.
I hope you were singing this at 7 years old.
No, I don't think I was. I knew it. I knew of it. I was not singing it.
Entrance theme for Balls Mahoney when he was in ECW too.
Fuck is Balls Mahoney.
He's a giant fat man with a chair.
And now that they let somebody, they should shut that company down.
They did.
What?
ECW got
ECW,
sold.
that's right.
Yeah, it was Balls Mahoney and Axel Rotten were
Was
a tag
Tits
team.
McGee on that fucking roster too? Oh my God.
No.
Shut up. Oh.
No, recently there was an interview with a wrestler named MJF. He's a Long Island guy.
Okay.
And the girl's trying to interview me. He goes, and now, and he says, back to Tits McGee from Horror Island and answer the mic.
Wow.
Because he's just a straight up heel. He's just a bad guy.
Yeah, bad guy,
So
yeah.
he just says fucked up shit. He said one of the other wrestlers is so pale and white. He goes, if this was the 80s, Hogan would have snorted him. Now, I said this last time, and Mike was like, I can't believe that happened. And it really happened.
That's funny.
I
See,
mean,
because I am not a wrestling guy at all. Never was. And still, like, I tried to watch it with my kids, when they were a few years ago. And even my kids were like, what? You know what they did like? And they never watched it again with me? Was the UFC.
oh,
Because my
Actual wrestling.
Right. My son was like, is this real? And I'm like, this is real. That guy in the tights that was wearing the mask? No. And he was like,
I kind of want to swap them for one day. Just let wrestlers fight it out.
yeah.
And not the guys who are trained like, I can't remember some of their names. Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar and the guys who actually have competed in.
Well, they came over from.
Either they came over or
UFC.
went to combat sports and came back.
Right.
There are plenty of guys like that, but I want the guy, like the messes, like the Yokozuna sized wrestlers,
Right.
Trying
They
to
get
kick
killed.
this shit,
The only
fighting each other, not fighting professional cage fighters.
But fighting each other, what MMA style? I don't
yeah.
understand.
Wouldn't you love to see two of the worst wrestlers, the most out of shape, hillbilly looking wrestlers? Rest in peace, Terry Funk. But Terry Funk and Mick Foley, two guys who were not supposed to be athletes, let alone wrestlers.
Oh, Mick Foley's the bad.
He's so nice.
We met Mick Foley at a Met game one time, and he was the coolest guy in the world.
I can imagine him being the nicest dude in the
He's
universe.
just the happiest guy. He's just happy to be alive. Like
Eternal
people,
Santa Claus.
Like people saw, yeah, he truly loves to be Santa Claus.
I think they call him a Santaphile.
Whatever it is,
He's obsessed.
I think he does like a podcast about being Santa or something like that. I don't know. Either way, we ran into him, and like people would see him at the Met game. He'd be like, "Hey, Mick," and he'd be like, "Hi, everybody," he was like so happy.
But imagine him trying to fight. You don't have to worry about knocking your teeth out. He's missing most of them.
Right, but here's the thing:
he's missing an ear.
Here's the difference: is that he would give it his all.
Oh, absolutely.
I heard the story of when he jumped off the cage or whatever, and they were like, the guy he was fighting, I forget who it was,
Undertaker,
was like, "What?"
Yeah,
and he's like, "Just go with it."
He's like, I think I just killed him.
Yeah, and I mean that guy would be interesting to watch, but I don't think the other guys
didn't
would put
know it was the Undertaker confuses me.
I told you I'm not a wrestling guy.
I know it's just weird.
Far from it. The only wrestling event I ever went to was at the. It had to be in the early '90s or so. I went with. I'm pretty sure I went with Phil and a couple of those guys, and the Chaos Groove guys. Excuse me, my voice is fucked.
You forgot the button.
Yeah, I know.
And for that.
We went to see ECW. ECW? Yeah, the one with
Elks Lodge.
Yes,
Yeah,
at the
that
Elks
was
Lodge.
ECW.
And I don't know, some guy came out with a fucking toilet seat and started beating somebody, and I was like, "This is the greatest thing I've ever seen."
I have two questions.
Yeah,
Was he a white guy with blonde hair?
I don't remember.
Okay, because if it was a white guy with blonde hair, it was Sandman.
I think it was. I think it might have been him.
or an African American man.
No,
who
I don't think so.
with ridges in his head. That was New Jack.
I don't know.
Yeah, both were awful when it comes to wrestling. They're
Right, just
the extreme guys. I'm not a fan of garbage wrestling or extreme or hardcore or blood. Death match.
Is that what it was? Because I enjoyed the shit out
ECW
of
was
that.
all that.
Yeah,
Once it changed from Eastern Championship Wrestling to Extreme Championship Wrestling,
yeah.
there was a definite shift in style. and how that relates to 80s hair metal.
They use
Balls to the Wall as an intro.
probably.
No, they did.
Oh, okay.
They literally, that was Balls Mahoney's intro music.
Oh, that's right. That's where we went. Okay.
Yeah, but they had amazing entrance music.
Yeah.
And then later, the Zoo by the Scorpions was covered by Bruce Dickinson, and that was Mike Awesome's entrance.
Right. That's been on a list already. You played, I think it was covers or something like that. I think it was on a covers
Yeah,
album.
it was on a covers list. Anyway, let's move to the next one.
Cool.
And this one's mine.
Yeah.
It's The Trooper by Iron Maiden from the album Peace of Mind.
And you can't beat it. You can't.
It's
The only reason why I didn't put on Iron Maiden,
It's too
another
perfect.
reason, is because I wouldn't be able to pick one.
it was hard.
Yeah.
Like Ace is High, this, and even the Diano stuff. You know, I wouldn't go Charlotte the Harlot, but 22 Acacia Avenue, which
Right.
is Dickinson as well.
Yeah.
You know, which is, it's all amazing.
And it's amazing to this day because just was it this morning before I came to your house, I was watching somebody doing a drum cover of The Trooper,
And it's impressive.
and it's just cool to watch people do it. No, I'm sorry, it was Justin Wang. He was not doing a drum cover; he
Obviously.
was doing guitar, and he doubled it. And just watching,
He double tracked his guitars.
yeah, and he recorded both, and he had them both on there.
YouTube.com/Wang.
Yeah, Justin.
Justin's awesome. I remember listening in at Roxy when he was doing video game covers
Yeah.
with George, and I can't remember the other guy's name.
What they played?
Video game songs, yeah.
okay.
And they were heavy as fuck.
Right.
Awesome shit. And over the years, I've seen Justin in a few bands. He's always been awesome when it comes to this stuff. And then when he covers stuff, he's covered, the last thing was something from Final Fantasy that I saw that he covered, and it was amazing.
I don't know.
Yeah, I know you're not a video game guy either.
No, I played Final Fantasy VIII on Sega Genesis, I think.
Anybody want to correct that? Does anybody want to touch
No,
that?
wait, what was it? PlayStation? PlayStation 1.
It was, I think it might have been the one.
Oh.
Yeah.
I had PlayStation 1.
What is up with you?
What is up with you? You're like leaking. Your face is melting.
It's my eye.
Okay.
It's one eye. It sees you, and it just wants to fall out of
All
my
right.
fucking head.
Yeah, well, I'm about to throw up looking at you.
That doesn't really shock me.
By the way, just before we started recording, I'm going to say it now.
Go ahead.
That I'm not wearing my glasses because it was picking up all the lighting, right? So I said, and he told me not to look at the monitor that's right there that shows our faces. So I can't see that. So I said, I'm not going to look at that. And I go, when I look at you, all I see is a blob with eyes and a beard.
So I was like, it's like you're wearing glasses. It's exactly the fucking same thing.
And I did not mean it as you were.
Yeah, whatever.
Fat guy.
Yeah, I'm a fat guy. That's what this is. It's the fat guy and the other guy who's kind of getting there. off the rails.
No, I'm trying to step it back.
Away from the buffet?
Yes. Listen, I weighed myself when I was either in North Carolina or Florida, and it was a lot more than I thought it was. I thought I was one thing, and it was about 10 pounds heavier than what I thought, and I went, wow, yeah, you got to stop. I gotta slow down.
So the irony of that is this is actually a full shirt size smaller than I'm used to wearing.
It looks good, though.
Yeah. Well,
It fits you.
The titties aren't as on display as they usually are.
Okay. You
Now I got you
it's-
looking at them.
But you said it's smaller.
Yeah, this is a full shirt size smaller than what I've been wearing.
Right.
I'm very proud of that, but I haven't wanted to bring it up
But
because
is that
look at I'm losing weight.
Are you, though?
I don't know. That requires me getting on a scale and giving a shit.
Right.
I'm just trying not to be as many people as I was.
Okay.
I told you my fitness goal, right?
No.
Simple fitness goal. I want to look like I'm not wearing a bulletproof vest all the time.
Okay. How is that, though? That would be the way you walk, though.
No, it's being less under the shirt.
Oh, well, just less dense.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want smaller titties.
Which is weird.
It's
Right?
It's something. I'm a fat guy. I gotta be honest. I want smaller titties, and I want to be able to see my dick in the morning. These are not lofty goals. I don't know what to tell you.
I understand the second one.
Why, you can see my dick in the morning? I gotta turn that camera off. Ooh, I think I heard him.
Wow, I was not seeing that one coming.
They usually don't.
Oh, that was a good one, though.
It's good to have you back.
So Iron Maiden.
So, written lyrics and most of the writing were done by the standard two.
Right.
Dickinson and Steve Harris.
Mhm.
Bruce Dickinson, Steve Harris, they can really, up until Seventh Son, it got funky at Seventh Son of a Seventh Son.
Yeah, that was I liked I still liked Fear of the Dark and
They're not bad albums.
and what was the other one? There's one other one.
No Prayer for the Dying.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not bad albums though. But they do sit differently. It sounds like
They definitely do. Yeah.
they got different writing,
Right.
different writing style. They were taking a different approach.
Mhm.
Not a shock,
Mhm.
but this
This is classic Iron Maiden.
Oh, yeah.
This is what when you think Iron Maiden, this is what you think.
I honestly
This,
think
Run
that
to
this
the
was
Hills.
completely written by Steve Harris.
Okay.
Only because usually Bruce Dickinson writes about like ancient stuff
Right. Yeah.
and like war and conquering and stuff like that
That's
is
Steve
usually
Harris.
Steve Harris.
Okay. I didn't. What's funny is I never even thought of it that way. I didn't. Differentiate the two.
I like the difference between like Invader
Mm-hmm.
and Tail Gunner.
Right.
They're two very different time
Yeah.
pieces.
Which I always thought was the.
Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner,
Right.
and the Trooper.
I never thought of the two different types. The two different topics.
Yeah.
And
And most Iron Maiden falls into like literature and history, or war and
fantasy
and fantasy.
stuff. Yeah.
And the war and fantasy, I believe, is Harris, and the history is more Dickinson.
Mm-hmm.
Only, I'm guessing at this point. I'm probably wrong. Michael, correct
Michael,
us.
let us know. Yeah.
Fact check.
Yeah.
And it's not fat check.
Not fat checking you. I'd fall over.
you like to fucking try fat check me, motherfucker.
So.
I'm gonna say we're only about 4 in.
Yeah.
We've already threatened violence.
Yeah. Right.
All right, to move on to the next one.
Yeah.
This is "I Wanna Rock" by Twisted Sister.
Yeah, man.
This entire album could have been on this list.
Yes. Long Island guys.
Yep.
Right. D. Snyder. I don't remember the rest of the guy. AJ, drummer. I forgot
AJ
his-
Perro.
Yeah.
Mark the Animal Mendoza. Not Marco Mendoza. Mark the Animal Mendoza.
Not George the Animal Steel.
George the Animal Steel either. Although I'd like to see him try to play bass. Probably doesn't play it much better than Hogan, who does play bass.
Does he? Oh.
He actually does.
Okay.
He actually does. And that's why he came up with the lie that he tried out for Metallica. It's Mark Mendoza, Eddie Ojeda, JJ French, AJ Perro, D. Snyder.
Mm.
That is the complete lineup. And that was, I think, the only lineup of Twisted Sister until they had, after AJ Perro died, they got Mike Portnoy to cover drums for a little bit, but they've always been, when they toured, that's how they toured.
No offense, but that is an upgrade and a half.
What?
Mike Portnoy played drums.
It's a step down.
What?
AJ Perro's a better drummer.
Yeah?
There is much more feel in his playing.
Ah.
And I will defend that. Like,
Okay.
Mike Portnoy may be a more technically proficient drummer,
Correct.
but AJ Perro has a better feel and a better
Okay. I'll give you that.
there's
All
that
right.
reverby drum sound that he uses that I love.
Okay.
And that's the reason why I liked Adrenaline Mob with AJ Perro more than I liked it with Portnoy.
They both. I never.
Both
realized-
members
Huh,
of
look at that.
Adrenaline Mob.
Look at that.
The first and the second to last drummer.
Okay.
It was Portnoy left, AJ Perro stepped in, AJ
Yeah.
Perro passed away, and they got another drummer. I still have not looked up who that is because I don't care.
Well, it's
Well, I liked Adrenaline Mob. I liked them on their last album. My friend Dave played bass on that album.
yeah.
And I didn't care who the drummer was.
All right. As long as you like the album.
I did.
So I Want to Rock.
I Wanna Rock is an awesome song.
Which it was this or it was what was the other one that's on it?
On this album?
Yeah.
This album has Stay Hungry,
Right.
Burn in Hell,
Burn in Hell was one of them.
I
was
Wanna
thinking of.
Rock.
I want. Yeah.
Don't Let Me Down, and SMF, Sick Motherfucker.
Okay.
Those are really the songs
Yeah.
that stand out on this. Oh, there's also the part of the Captain Howdy songs.
I don't remember.
So D. Snyder wrote a whole bunch of these songs, that with this character Captain Howdy in mind.
Yeah.
It ended up being I forget the name of it. Was it Strangeland?
Didn't it? Yeah, it's about a movie.
Yeah,
It's a movie.
It was a
right?
movie. It was starring D. Snyder.
Okay.
And it was a horror story about a serial killer.
Right.
Yeah, what it came from were these
Okay.
songs, not the good ones. Sorry.
And I Want to Rock, if I remember correctly, because I'm not very good at remembering the videos. Was this the one where the guy? Yes, it is. Where the father asks him, "What do you want to do with your life?"
every one of them. We're not going to take it. Same thing.
It was right. I just remember that part.
It's the same guy from Animal House.
Yes.
Is that a twisted sister pin on your lapel? Yeah. Same dude. That guy has never had another role, as far as I'm concerned. He should never have another. He probably has, but who fucking cares? Niedermeyer was the perfect character and had the best ending in Animal House.
Okay.
Killed by his own men in Vietnam.
Yeah.
Also funny is that they referenced it in Twilight Zone, the movie. When the guys are running around in the jungle, he's like,
Yeah.
"We should have never waxed Niedermeyer."
Get the fuck out.
Yup. King of the nerds. I'll take my
Holy
crown.
Crap! I gotta look. I never
made out of dice.
picked up on that. That's pretty fucking cool.
I love weird references. Across shitty movies.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Animal House does not know how to end, as
Yeah.
all good comedies shouldn't. Find a comedy with a good ending. It's rare.
Yeah.
Blazing Saddles. They had to take it out of the movie and back in.
Right.
High Anxiety. Same thing. Mel Brooks movies don't really know how to end. History of the World Part 1. I haven't seen History of the World Part 2. I'm afraid.
It came out right. It was like on Netflix or something.
It's a Hulu series.
Oh, whatever it is. Yeah.
But it has everyone and their mother in it.
Yeah. All right.
I got to check it out. And how that pertains to Twisted Sister? No, it doesn't. But I Want to Rock. I really thought if you were going to put something on here, it would be We're Not Going to Take It.
I didn't want to go too again, like you said. Well, no, I said it. I didn't want to go too mainstream. I feel that's more recognized than I Want to Rock.
Oh yeah.
You know.
So I'm going to pull up something just because it happens all the time.
Okay, go ahead.
So we talk about We're Not Going to Take It.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't we talk about O Come O Ye Faithful? The
What?
Christmas song, O Come O Ye
Yeah.
Faithful. It is note for note, We're Not Going to Take It.
Holy crap! Played it in my head.
It's also on their Christmas album.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. I want to listen to that when we.
Yeah, I don't
stop.
suggest listening to that now or consensually.
Well, we're not at our Christmas episodes yet.
Did we do a Christmas episode last year?
Yes,
we
because
did.
Rudolph
That's
red-dicked
right.
in the reindeer.
Rudy the Red-Dicked Reindeer. Oh, thank you for bringing that back. I cannot wait for next Christmas. Sandra D and some fucking pot. Anyway, let's go to the next one.
Yes, because
And
you can't go wrong with the next one.
I say all the time, I say Hail Halford, but we really should be saying Hail Dio.
Yeah.
Because it's a rainbow in the dark. Dio from the album Holy Diver.
Yes.
Another perfect album.
Well, I told you I would have gotten the Funko Pop to put right here.
But it looks like a
just
dude
like a
named
dude.
Steve.
Dude, Steve.
It doesn't even look like Dio.
Right.
It should be a little balding. He should be
Right.
wearing like a flowy shirt.
He should be like a miniature. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's right. He was only 4'10".
Yeah.
My mother-in-law is 4'10", and she's not even the shortest person in the family.
Uh-huh.
They're tiny people.
Okay.
I live with Oompa Loompas.
All right.
I told you
Orange?
the reason we had to take the rail down on the crib is she almost fell in getting him out.
Shut up.
Yeah, she didn't fall
For
in.
real?
Yeah. Like we eventually we had to lower the crib rail
Yeah.
so she could get him out. And eventually it was toddler bedtime and we had to, now he's in a bed now, but
Right.
back then it was hilarious.
And he is taller as her now?
Yeah, he's almost as tall as she is.
Yeah.
He's 4 feet. He's got 10 inches and
Yeah.
he's 6.
Yeah.
She's getting shorter by the
amazing.
minute too.
So Rainbow in the Dark.
Yeah, if you look at this album, the artwork's amazing.
Yes.
The singing is amazing. Stand Up and Shout, Holy Diver, Rainbow in the Dark, Straight Through the Heart, Shame on the Night. These are amazing songs.
Yes. It's Dio, and you can't go wrong.
And this was his first album on his own. This was like, well, I got to do something. And this is also like one of the best. This is one of the best lineups as far as band goes. This is Vinny Appice, Vivian Campbell from Def Leppard before he joined Def Leppard, and Jimmy Bain,
Okay.
the late great Jimmy Bain on bass. This is an amazing and was it Adam Wakeman on keyboard?
I thought you were gonna say Adam West.
No, not Adam Wee.
What?
It's a Family Guy joke.
Oh,
Vinny Appice. Should make that sound ever.
yeah, that was a weird.
I forget who played keyboard.
Should have hit the thing.
Yeah, I should have hit the button. That's just how my brain works. That's my clicky sound that I'm thinking.
That was your ASMR thing. For...
Yeah, ASMR, ASSHOLE. That's what that was. I'm surprised I spelled that right.
That was good. I don't know.
Shocked.
That was very
Genuinely
impressive.
shocked. So yeah, Rainbow in the Dark. It's hard to make fun of this.
No.
Ironically though, one of the cheesiest videos they had.
Oh, come on.
A guy who looks like Mr. Bean is stalking a woman in the street and then gets confronted by Vivian Campbell in a jester coat doing a guitar solo. Ronnie James Dio on the rooftop looking as tall as he's ever been because they kept shooting him up like
yeah.
this. I shouldn't be doing this hand motion. I had Jenny doing a camera test with me yesterday and she's pointing. I'm like, don't do that. And now I'm fucking doing it.
Oh, that was good.
So he's being shot at an upward angle, so he looks like 6 feet tall.
Yeah.
And then they show it from a downward angle, and he looks wee. And he's wearing
Looks like a
cowboy boots.
Smurf.
Oh, my brain. I hurt my brain.
When there's lightning.
You know, it always brings me down.
No,
Okay. They are not the most thoughtful lyrics in the
they're
world.
not. But it's the
but
way
they are
he sings them.
perfect. Oh, man. His voice.
Because I'm thinking of Holy Diver now, and the lyrics to Holy Diver. I've listened to them since I was a kid, and I still don't understand what the fuck are you talking about.
Ride the Tiger? You
Yeah.
can see his stripe, but you know he's clean?
Yeah. What?
Like, what were you thinking, Ronnie James Dio?
I'm pretty sure it's a drug reference.
I've never heard Ride the Tiger as
I
a drug
don't know.
reference. I've heard the chasing the dragon.
But maybe that's what it is. The tiger dragon.
The tiger dragon?
I don't know.
Dragging these balls across your forehead?
Like the luck dragon from
the Never-Ending Story.
It looked like a fucking dog to me.
Falcor.
Wasn't it?
It's Falcor.
Yeah.
It was kind of a dog, kind of a luck dragon. Adorable.
Yeah.
I'd want a dog that looked like that.
And then they killed Artax.
Artax, yeah.
Good
Saddest moment in movie history.
Good childhood movie.
Was it a giant wolf?
Yeah, the nothing.
Oh god.
Yeah. And
Really, all you
then
had to
the
do
rock
is-
guy sitting there, they look like good, strong hands, don't they? And then he tells them that he couldn't hold on to everybody.
Rock
and
biter.
then nothing sucked them in.
That's
Good-
Rockbiter.
Good childhood movie we grew up
You know,
with.
the second one has a sadder story for Rockbiter.
I don't give a fuck about the second one.
You should. The
Why?
second one, he has a baby, and every time he goes to bite into a rock, it just crumbles because the world's falling apart,
Still,
and the kid's starving to death.
I thought they finished the nothing.
It wasn't the nothing that time. It was the forgetfulness. Yeah, I know. Let's move on. I can see your face.
Fucking.
It didn't have a good song.
Never-ending story too. Yeah, they didn't sing the never-ending story
You
song.
know, there's a
and-
third one.
No, there's not.
Jack Black's in it, and not as
What?
the kid. He's a teenager, and he's got one eyebrow.
I gotta look this up.
Oh God. Yes, there's a Never-Ending Story 3.
No, nobody knows it.
Oh, definitely not.
Apparently, only you.
Yeah, probably, because I'm an idiot. I don't know.
And
So,
how do we get here? Was Ronnie James Dio the guy who rode the
Luck Dragon?
the snail?
Oh,
That was
time out.
what?
Google search Ronnie James Dio snail trail
Why?
because there's got to be something there.
no,
I don't know.
I'm not doing it. No,
Not right now.
no, I'm not doing it ever. Ever.
So I made a mistake
No. Good.
a few episodes ago. I wanted to make a Rule 34 reference, and I didn't.
Okay.
So you
Do you want to explain what rule? I'm pretty sure I know what Rule 34 is.
Rule 34 is if you can imagine
it, right?
something cartoon wise or animated, there is a version of it that's pornographic.
Right. Okay.
And I was going to make a joke and I completely forgot. And it's been so long now I can't go back and do it. But now look up Rule 34 and any two characters, any two animated Ninja Turtles, two Ninja Turtles.
Nope. Not doing it.
And none of them April O'Neil. Just see what happens. It's going to be terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Look it up. I'm not going to show anything. I'm not going to display anything. Look it up. So now we're going to move on to Halloween.
Yeah. I don't think Halloween is as popular as I think they are.
They are not.
Right?
They are not. They're,
Am I the only one who enjoys them?
you're not. You're not the
Oh,
only one who
okay,
enjoys
all
them.
right.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't love them. But this is a good song.
This is a song that doesn't know how to end.
Yes.
At one point at the end, he sings it higher for some reason. Like it just keeps going. And
I
I'm
like how
no,
you're describing a Manowar song as well at the same time.
well, yeah.
Just screaming it at the top of his lungs like it's got a new verse.
Right. And I was just like you listen to this and I like it. It's a cool song, right? But then like at the end he just keeps going and I'm like, no, buddy, the song was over 30, 45 seconds
Sir,
ago.
you can stop now.
Yeah. You could have faded out after that one verse. But I love Halloween. I know. I get it.
They're not shit.
I get it.
I've seen them live. They're not shit. I don't know what that was.
I can't see. I told you I don't have my glasses on.
I can't see.
I wanted to make sure I wasn't hitting the wrong button.
No,
You
just
know,
gonna leave it be.
Because
Ringing the devil's doorbell.
yeah, that's on another list.
There is not a finger banging reference on another list. Oh wait, there is. Never mind. We'll get to it. Don't worry.
Yes, we will. That exact line.
That's right.
Anyway,
I forget. Sometimes I forget how fucking stupid we are. Yeah, there's not much to say about Halloween. They're a band. They were from the 80s. They were an American metal band from the 80s.
their videos were terrible.
Their sound is metal-ish.
Yeah.
Metal. Like it's literally, I want to say thrash, like 80s thrash. Not quite
Yeah,
Exodus.
I guess. Yeah, I guess.
But, thrashy.
Right.
I kind of went off the rails. Like, I didn't just stick to metal. Like, I did hard rock, heavy metal.
With the
Which
next
is
one,
why-
we can move to the next one.
Rat and there's not much to say about Halloween. They existed. They exist.
I like them, and everybody else doesn't.
I don't
and
even
just
know
put
who's
them on-
singing for them anymore.
I have no idea.
I don't know who was singing for them then.
I didn't either. They were not a band that I looked into.
This is Timmy Turner. This is Timmy Turner singing.
Timmy Turner.
No fucking clue. No fucking clue who sings.
Yep.
Not an idea in my head.
Timmy Turner. You're correct.
Timmy Turner.
So your next one.
AC/DC Shoot to Thrill from the album Back in Black.
Yeah, I have had this song stuck in my head.
Since Iron Man 2.
That, damn it, you stole my my reference. I was gonna say Iron Man 2 opens up with that, which is an awesome way to open up.
Yes.
I'm sorry. He jumps out of a plane in the Iron Man suit, and then he lands in the middle of fucking Flushing
Meadow Park? No.
Flushing Meadow Park. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's where the
Stark Expo.
Stark Expo is happening. But
We're nerds.
what a cool fucking way to. That one and Thor Ragnarok have the coolest two songs to begin the fucking movie.
Yes.
But this song, because like we always say, I listen to this over and over again, over and over. And for some reason, I woke up either yesterday or the day before. This song was just in my head.
It's such a good
In
song.
my head, yes. It's AC/DC is the ultimate party rock band.
I don't know about party, but the ultimate rock and roll band.
But think about it. You put it on
Ultimate.
at any rock show, any party you have, people are gonna dig it. They
True.
used to play it at the clubs when we used to go. They used to put a dance beat behind it, but they would play all night long.
That's a new one for me.
Yeah,
I've-
it was in one of those. They used to do like a mix of like different songs, and that was one of them where they would just put a dancey beat behind it.
Okay, that's not a terrible idea.
No, it's not, but it works because everybody knows that song.
That is true. Everyone does know that. Well, either you know it or you're gonna love it.
Yeah,
Like I've never heard
Right.
anyone go, "Shoot to Thrill sucks dick."
right. Well, they didn't. It was all night long. You shook me all night long, but I mean,
That's not the same song.
What do you mean?
You Shook Me All Night Long and Shoot to Thrill are not the same song.
No, but what I'm saying is that's the song they did it to. Not this
okay.
one. But every AC/DC song is basically like every, not as close as they are,
I'm gonna throw a.
but they're like the Ramones of hard rock.
yes, I am gonna throw a little asterisk on that.
Okay.
The Brian Johnson AC/DC stuff is perfect for parties. The Bon Scott stuff
Yes.
can be a little
yeah.
creepy. Because if I hear, "Can I sit next to you?" at a party, I'm creeped out.
Yeah, okay,
That's
I
like
get
a
it. I
creepy
get it.
song.
I get it. But you know what I mean. I mean I think the later stuff is the more popular stuff, obviously.
Well, because they were around longer by then. They were
Right.
they were established as a hard rock masterpiece at that point.
Right.
And there's not much to say about AC/DC other than I'm so glad Brian Johnson's back and Axl Rose can go fuck himself in hell.
Well, he's not back, is he?
I think he's back. I don't think they're going to be touring with Axl Rose again.
No,
Hopefully
but
not.
I thought he had a problem.
With his ears. He was
Yeah,
having
with-
hearing loss.
Right.
But I think they either solidified or fixed something because
Oh, okay.
he's back listed as their singer.
Right.
And from what I heard, they're going to continue with him,
Okay, cool.
even with the loss of Malcolm Young,
Yeah.
which he would have wanted them to keep going anyway. Because, it's like, keep it going. Keep having fun.
Right.
That band's motto is keep having fun.
Mm-hmm.
I think their bass is Cliff Williams.
I have no idea.
Yeah, Cliff Williams, and I can't remember the drummer's name. Sorry, Mike.
Yeah. Look it up for us.
We'll figure it out. Or not.
Do our bidding. Find out who played it for AC/DC.
Do the thing. Do it.
I'm already looking ahead at Discord that morning. You fucking asshole, but here they are.
I hate you guys. I need a list. So the next one.
I know I've said I hate this band. I know I've said I dislike the singer.
And I agree.
This song does not bother me. It's Merciful Fate, Evil.
Okay, so I'm going to go to the album.
Okay.
You picked, this is from Melissa.
Yes.
This has two other better songs on it. Curse of the Pharaoh and Curse of the Pharaohs and Melissa.
Okay.
But this is also a good song.
Yes.
But I prefer all of this when it was covered by Metallica. Because I hate his voice. I know I'm not supposed to.
No, but this
is like
I know,
not
I know.
liking the standards.
Believe me, I used to get shit every time it would come on at like Duff's. And I was like, great. King Diamond. Great. But this song he doesn't King Diamond it up in this song. I can't do it because I have no voice left.
Thankfully.
Yeah.
The super high pitch.
ugh.
Falsetto, super high pitch.
I can't do it. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't do it.
For people who know me, know I can do it, and I'm choosing not to.
No, I'm not that I can't do it. I can't do it.
No, I
but
can.
I cannot take it.
Oh, I can actually sing like that.
Like mentally, I cannot take it. And I know. Listen, in the same breath, the next song would come on, and it would be like a Life of Agony song, and my friend would be like, "Really?
I like Life of Agony.
So do I." But they would make fun of the way he sings. Oh, she sings.
Well, at the time, things have changed.
Right.
We recognize those changes.
But
back then, I have no problem with the way Mina sings or had sang prior.
right.
It doesn't. There was no issue with.
There is a way when somebody points it
I
out
do
to
know
you,
what
you're like, I hear it.
the fluctuation.
That's something that I was like, yeah, I'm like, all right, I get it.
I heard something in your voice just now from a completely different song, completely different style of music, and I will play it for you later.
Okay.
It is not what you were aiming for.
Well, it's a cadence that they have, and and I get it when it's pointed out to me. But it's the same thing with this. This sounds like someone just doing it just to do it, and a lot of bands I can't listen to because I hear that, and it's not just singing. Sometimes we have a list where, God damn it, it was so close to me liking it. And then the guy did what the guy does, and I went, I'm fucking done. Stop doing your thing. Just play the fucking song.
Shut up and play the fucking song. It's good. It's a good life lesson.
Yes.
Sometimes you just have to let the song be the song, and
Right.
King Diamond will not let anything be the song.
No, but he did with this.
Kind of.
Listen, it's better than
Melissa.
yeah. That's why you said yeah. I know this album has Melissa on it. Not happening. If I had to listen to this, because we listen to these lists 5-6 times in a row, that song would come on and I would pause, fast forward it.
Also, the irony.
Spitting all over the place.
Yeah, I know you really just projectile. It's gonna be another one of those days. I'm gonna have to clean off my computer again.
Sure.
My son has a friend named Abigail, and every time somebody mentions her name, I go. Every time. He'll say it. I'm like, I'll turn to my wife.
Uh-huh.
No hesitation.
Yeah.
She goes, "You're an idiot." I've done it to the kid. She doesn't get it, and I'm not going to explain it to a 6-year-old.
No. She just thinks you're a weird dad of Devin.
Wow. Oof. Ugh. That's a terrible white kid name. Oh, Dylan, come here. Have your fruit snacks.
Stop.
Terrible. So let's move on past King Diamond,
All right.
whose name I don't remember. I think his
Real name? I have no idea.
Timmy Turner.
Timmy Turner. Could you imagine if King Diamond's real name was Timmy Turner?
I would shit my pants on purpose, not even like by accident. I'd be like, fuck it, I deserve this.
Timmy Turner. What amazes me is if you don't have kids, Timmy Turner is a cartoon character who is fairly
From a show I've never seen.
You've never seen Fairly Odd Parents?
Nope.
Really?
I've only been a dad 6 years.
Yeah, but
That
he's
show
at the
is
ripe old
older.
age of watching this show.
No, he's not.
Sure he is.
He doesn't give a shit. Bluey exists. He doesn't give a fuck about anything
ever
else.
say Bluey. It makes
Bluey's
me think
one of the greatest.
It makes me
fucking
think of
shows
weird
ever.
things.
Of course it does. Of course it does.
Same thing with that other guy, Blippy. My kids used to watch
Okay, that's-
Blippy
yeah,
for a
creepy.
while. Yeah. Well, do
See,
you
it's
know?
funny,
Do you know what he used to do?
Was it adult films?
Pretty close. He used to do like CKY stuff
That's kind of funny.
before being a kid's.
Now here's
guy.
the thing. I know Ryan Dunn is long gone,
Yes.
but
Rest in
if
peace.
Ryan Dunn had been like
made
kid, like
longevity, he
made
could
the
have done it.
change to kid friendly, I'd
totally
watch it.
would've
He was
worked.
hilarious.
Yes. Yes,
He'd
he
be like,
was.
"Hey kids, we're gonna learn how to shave our beard off today."
And he seemed, as much as he did that weird stuff, he seemed the most normal
Yep.
because he disagreed with a lot of stuff, but
like,
went
this
along
is-
with it anyway.
Oh, he was like, "This is a terrible idea."
right. But he
Are
would
you
do
gonna
it
do
anyway.
it? I'm gonna do it, but I hate it.
Yeah. And he seemed like a genuinely nice guy too. Unlike Bam, who's a total piece of garbage.
He's out of fucking control. Speaking of out of fucking control,
Go ahead.
we're gonna move on to the Scorpions. No One Like You. This is
Never liked the Scorpions. I didn't.
so. This is the day.
Still do not.
This is the day I choose violence.
Go ahead.
This is from Blackout. You don't like Blackout?
Is that an album?
That is the album.
No.
What?
Never gotten into the Scorpions.
Oh my god. Okay, so there are really only 2 songs from this album that got big, and they're No One Like You and Blackout.
Okay.
Big songs. These were amazing. These guys are German, so you get a little uns hello out of it.
That might have been a feel I didn't like.
Really, I really thought you probably watched the video for like Big City Nights and saw all their pedophile mustaches and got turned off. These are not normal looking dudes.
Yeah, it might. You know what? It might have been the way they look too.
Like they dress like 80s guys.
Who did Winds of Change?
That is the Scorpions, but
Fuck,
that was
that's
later.
why.
That was 91.
Yeah, no, nope.
They were happy. The wall came down in their country.
Don't give a fuck.
Wow.
This is another. Why have we been speaking about Germany so often today? Like on the way here, you were like, back then there were 2 Germanys. I'm like, all right.
Well, I don't even remember what I was making fun
I
of.
don't remember, but yeah, we
Something
brought up
about 2
Germany on the
Germanys.
ride over too.
There's a lot to talk about with Germany.
I don't know.
Oh, it's okay. So that was we were listening to "We Built This City," and automatically I couldn't say because my son was in the back seat, but I'm thinking about the other song.
Yeah.
He starts laughing, and then I go, I'm also thinking about that concert that got Grace Slick banned from Germany, and I think it was West Germany, where she was like, "We won the war." She started screaming at the German fans who weren't booing her at that point, but then they started. And then she was literally asked to leave the country.
And then you said she was banned in both Germanys.
She was banned in both Germanys.
I said there's only one now, buddy.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's one terrible Germany.
And then Scorpions are one terrible band.
I love the Scorpions.
All right, good
I really
for you.
do.
I know
don't
you're
know.
gonna say you hate the next band.
I don't hate the next band.
Okay, you hate the next song.
I do.
When I put it on there, I saw the look. I think you texted me. What the fuck is this last song?
No, I didn't.
You did something. You did something that made me think of.
I did just send you a really.
Did you? You did. You sent
was
me
a real-
something, and I went,
really?
oh.
And it was really for Halloween and Merciful Fate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is Overkill is. So this is Overkill Elimination from the album.
I forgot.
This
the
is
name of the
listed
album.
as the Years of Decay. which is the fourth studio album. This almost isn't 80s.
This came in at 89.
89.
Yeah. I know. I got it in under the wire.
Overkill stinks.
Okay.
They're not the worst band in the world.
But this is another song that just reminds me of
The 80s?
the kid. Yeah, this was just before the changeover into
Grunge.
yeah. Well, for me, yeah.
And grunge.
And then punk rock for me and stuff like that. So
yeah.
this was like the last grasp of
metal?
for me. Yeah.
What a last grasp. It's grabbing onto the giant's pubes. It's fucking terrible. Ugh.
You didn't like it?
It's not great.
Yeah, it is a little.
I'll be nice.
I mean, it may have been the way it's. What's funny is I don't like King Diamond, but this guy's like elimination. I can't do it because my voice, but
My eye hurts thinking about this guy singing. I know it's leaking.
Yeah.
The bright lights are fucking my eyes up.
Is that what it is?
I think it
we'll
is.
have to fix the lights when we.
No, there's no
finish
fixing
this.
this. It's either bright lights or a dim fucking video. I know it's a dim fucking video having us in it. Two fucking dummies with a camera.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I'm glad to be back.
It's good to have
really
you
am.
back. But at the same time, this song sucks cock.
Yeah, all right. I went. Remember how we said I went one too far? I did. I went one too far. I did. I got excited, and I put overkill on it. I apologize.
I'm not going to say which one of my friends once said it.
What?
I was talking about my preference in women.
Okay.
And I was like, I kind of enjoy a woman who's shorter than me.
Okay.
And he goes, yeah, I like little girls too. And then just froze. I'm not going to say who said it. They did not mean women underage.
Yeah.
He literally meant short women, which is funny because he is also very short.
Okay. Well, that makes sense.
So basically, he's into hobbit sex.
Okay.
Just saying.
So, I think we've reached the end. I think we've squeezed the toothpaste down to the end.
I don't think you want to talk about squeezing tubes of toothpaste when it comes to little people.
Why?
I don't know. You brought it up.
No, but what I'm saying is that we're getting to the point of we're talking about hobbit sex. I think it's time
Rule
to
43,
end this.
Gimli. Rule 34, Gimli.
Wait, isn't
Gimli and Legolas.
Isn't Gimli a dwarf though?
Yeah.
We're talking about hobbits.
Yeah, I know. Fucking, they're all short.
All right.
Find some hairy-footed motherfuckers. I've gotten in trouble for making fun of somebody for that, too.
People with hairy feet?
Yeah. So, I went over to a friend's house. He had a roommate. And he's walking around without shoes. I go, oh, shit, you got hobbit feet, bro. And he almost asked me to leave.
The guy or your friend?
No, the guy. He was apparently sensitive about it.
Did you know him well or no?
No,
He
not at
was
all.
Just a guy.
This was the second or first time I met him. And he had the hairiest fucking feet I've ever seen. Look, he was wearing slippers.
Oh, gross.
And not like, just not knuckle hair. You know, everyone has.
foot.
No, the top of his
Yeah,
foot
the
had hair. It looked like he was wearing shoes.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, it was gross.
That's gross.
That guy was creepy. Big head, goofy shape.
Hobbit.
He's not going to hear this. I don't give a fuck.
Even if he is it. You remember his name?
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, do you want his full name? I'll throw it out.
No. I can't. All right. We're going to have to get our timing back again because the way we ended this.
It's not Timmy Turner.
Damn it. That's what I was waiting for.
No,
You
no.
should have just shot that out.
No. This was a genuine stupid person.
Okay.
He was weird.
Yeah.
Hi, John.
Okay.
Like I
Not
said,
that
he's never
John.
gonna. He's never. No, not that John.
Yeah.
No. Not.
Love that, John.
No. I absolutely love John from Unworked Apparel. We're not talking about you. I'm literally talking about another John
A
that
hairy
one-legged
foot
Jay
hobbit.
introduced me to. I almost said his last name. I had to stop myself because I'm a goddamn idiot.
All right. On that note, do all the plugs.
So since we started talking about Unworked Apparel, John has his shop. I believe it's out in Bethpage. New shop. His designs are awesome. Go check them out. Unworked Apparel on Instagram. You can find The Weege on Bandcamp. Their album Searchlights is available. You can find them on Instagram. Luigi Gennaro Voiceover, also on Instagram. Joe has Acyst on YouTube. AECYST. He has 3 or 4 songs up working on new material all the time. A lot of it has video components that are mostly done in DaVinci. I mean, they're art. They're literally artwork. It's awesome. Who am I missing?
Well, we brought up Justin.
Oh, Justin
So
Wang.
we'll bring him up real quick.
YouTube.com/Wang. WHANG. He is also on.
This is
Wait, time out.
What?
He is also on Instagram. His Instagram name is Hot Pikachu Sex.
Is it?
No, I'm sorry. That's his Twitter, his X handle.
Yeah,
I don't think he's changing that. Hot Pikachu Sex. To the point where Sega, he had mentioned Sega in something, and their only response was, "I wish I hadn't read your name."
But it's not like he needs any help though, because that man is an internet wizard.
Oh, he is phenomenal.
Yeah.
His videos, Tales from the Internet, is I can't watch it around my son because the content is a little extreme, but when I'm by myself, that is sometimes what I listen to when I'm working on stuff, if I'm writing or if I'm doing anything in the background. That's a great way to listen to the day.
Yeah.
You get everything you need from the internet with better commentary. Justin, we love you. I miss you, man.
And on that note, I guess I'm back.
Yeah. Yeah, his circumcision went well. A decircumcision?
I put it back. Yeah.
They put it back on. Gave him they put a turtleneck on the sweater. You are?
I am Nugs29 on Instagram.
And I am Basher.exe. We are Hit the Stage Podcast on Instagram. We are hitthestagepodcast.com. YouTube, we are Mike and Dave Hit the Stage. And bug us. Just
that's all.
have a good time. Bug us. We'll be seeing you soon.
Hail Halford.
Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Hail Halford. See you later.